Let's get going on Mr. Blood March. Water intoxication. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like I might need to look it up. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. Yeah, that's not too far off. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's sidebook page and type out a message. Hey dude, you cool? We should hang out sometime. Sit there for a minute before I see that Damien is typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Oh no. Aaron, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly a manner as I would have liked. Oh, well, there's more. I'd be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden. Did it please you? Till then, adieu. Yours, humbled, D. Bloodmarch. Let's hit this again and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda. Can you help me with something?
Aww.
Dad, for the last time, not popping your back pimples. No, can you interpret this for me?
Oh.
In the computer to Amanda, and she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand that speak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is a hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying lol and lamau or whatever, and decided what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. What do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? I think it's debutante. There's no A. Oh. Okay. Now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things like you know it back to me, aren't you?
Oh.
Like, the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be, though. Hey, let's go! That's just efficient. Great. So what do I say to Damien?
Yeah.
I got this. And reach it over to me and types on the keyboard. Good thing, dude. Regards.
Hey.
Good. And it sent and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. Let's go! I haven't seen this in a while. Make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. More of a manor? Estate? The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. Walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. Doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. Yeah, that kind of sounds like my chair. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. A little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Wow. This makes sense to me, especially because he does the, like, butterfly thing. This, like... I guess, yeah, you probably would. For this kind of architecture and stuff, but like, man, the ugly. This looks nice. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Aaron, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of the majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. Yeah. What's with the door slamming shut?
Oh.
Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked. accidentally left the door unlocked. The creepy oil paintings. I like oil paintings. Right. Yeah, you're being kind of rude, my guy, not gonna lie. Like, just, like, you don't have to call them creepy. You already said what they probably are, is just dead relatives. The door thing I can understand questioning, but like that's not something you like talk about. Or at least not in that way. Right. You see, even he's like, whatever. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Then he leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
Oh!
This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. Walk past the door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. This is probably, I don't remember his son's name, but his room. Do they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian area? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward, there's more to see. We reach the door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish.
Oh.
And this is the library. We've been here before. Sunlight streams in from floor-to-ceiling arch windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. I mean, why wouldn't you, dude? Like even if this isn't your style, like, having a complete set of furniture like this, and, like, all these books, and even the wall butterflies, like, it'd be pretty stoked, right? Like, it's pretty cool. I went to look at the butterflies, pick a book, that's a, oh no, I'd look at the butterflies first. Absolutely butterflies. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. You already did, but that's fine. I'm concerned I would slip the pin through my finger. The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Pick up a book. You know, Aaron. In the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youth into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. Really? So like video games. Pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Yeah, let's go! Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. Let's go!
Oh my.
Oh, okay, I think that's enough. David sets the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. Hey, yo. This boy's got a whole shelf for that kind of stuff? God dang. That's a rare book from my private collection. Look out the window. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Dang. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Oh, man. Dang. Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, the Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? I'll Damien to a sitting room where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tinted silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
Oh!
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the welfare class of the people enjoying it, when in fact, the high refers to both the later time of day and that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they were served. Oh. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. And he takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. So a lot of gossip, but I like it. I mean, yeah, the home is cool. Like, you can't, like, even if some things are, like, weird or creepy, like, this is cool. I wouldn't have this in, like, a living room, but it's cool, right? Like, I still think it's, like, cool to look at. I mean, obviously, I'm not this kind of, you know, but, like, it's cool. Hey, plants, let's go! Seems like you've really put a lot of work into this place.
Huh.
Thank you.
Huh.
No one's ever complimented my home before. Hey, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers at my place, and look what you've done. Kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. Okay, so interested in God stuff.
Oh.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father did he take you into the city?
Huh.
Sorry? Did you guys see a marching band?
Hmm.
I'm afraid I don't understand. You serious? Of course. But it's, you know, a song. I might maybe listen to it. Oh no. Seriously?
Oh.
I'd love to see a marching band. Oh my god.
Huh.
Nevertheless, I've always had a love for the art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty, it's pretty smart. Takes a sip of tea. I can't acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and I try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admitted. Wait. Oh, got you. That there are many terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid.
Oh.
But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Aaron, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. Please do tell me about your hobbies. Okay, sounds sophisticated. No, you don't have. Just talk about what you care about, man. Why? No. Okay, so like, no. I'll do some more jumbles. I like the joke ones. I mean, we're jumbles. Yeah. See, it's not too hard. The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, you know, and I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. It's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer? In a sense. No, just say a word jumbles, dude. Finish our tea and finger sandwiches.
Oh.
Come, I have one more thing to show you. Yo! It's kind of nice. Oh, that guy got a dumpy though. What the hey, dude? Calm down over there. Freaking double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. Anyway, Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish and beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. Okay, that's kind of cool, dude. I mean, yeah, butterflies indoors on a wall, butterflies outside in the garden. You know, it's kind of cool. My garden. It's beautiful, dude. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, this is his garden. Can you imagine having to take care of this? Like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of work. Thank you.
Oh.
Victorians took flower and floral arrangements very seriously.
Oh.
See, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Sorry. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Dreamy leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off of the vine. Lilium bulbiferum. The orange lily. What do you think this one means? My thorns are ablaze, the art taste. What the heck? They choose for sweet offense. Bro, what? Oh, okay. This threw me off. This means thou art the coolest, I guess. Like that's like, yeah, that version of tight. Okay. This, I mean, obviously is what it sounds like. 3 cheers for sweet offense. I don't. I'm just gonna go with this one. Hey, look at that. He liked it. Cool. Oh. That is nowhere near what the options were. But, well, I guess Sweet Revenge, maybe? I would have been correct, but, I mean, he liked that one. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, that's precisely why floral arrangements is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? I don't actually know what a honeysuckle looks like. I know these two, Snapdragon and Sunflower. And out of these two, I know Snapdragon looks better. But I think, I have a favorite flower. I don't remember what it's called, though. Oh, well. Snapdragon. Because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. Ah, don't squeeze the flowers, man. That's rude. What a lovely choice. I have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Hey, yo. He would put together a bouquet for me? Who does ever give me a bouquet before? Follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, Aaron, will you excuse me? I must take this. Are we gonna talk to the son now? Pull the cell phone out of his pocket, and I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. That man just pulls an entire rotary phone out of his cape. That'd be hilarious. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. Take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. Makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh, so you can't do that kind of a garden, but you can have a massive cherry tree and a little, like, koi pond in your backyard and you feel sad? Oh, hey, a gargoyle. Yo, is it this one? Oh, no, I knocked over the gargoyle. I mean... Oh, man. That's not good.
Fix that guard.
Yo, wait, minigame? Oh. Wait, what? Aha!
Goal.
Let's go! Whew! That was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Aaron, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything's alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. That's his son's name. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to school post-haste. You need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta sit together. You're right. As one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts, I'd greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go. Hey, it's Hugo! Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien. You're here in record time.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo's and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo.
Huh.
What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see to believe. David and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Watch your step. You can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of the creepy basements. Oh! Hey. Got another teacher in the boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. What the heck? Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. Look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What's happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me.
What?
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, idiot. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me.
Huh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to ask him Amontillado, Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. Turn to Damien to whisper him. What's Cask of Amontillado? The classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to a cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, and buries him alive behind a brick wall.
Oh.
It's a lovely story. Wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because an idiot, but then he realized that I lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally? That sort of tipped me off. Ernest. 20 minutes? Yeah, that's... You guys like, are you that stupid, dude? Dad.
Sweet Manchego.
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we did just an entire 2-week unit on the Cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you to an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? Okay, that I don't like. Like, of course you didn't, but like... Hey! I read the first 5 pages and then I read a review of the movie.
Whoa.
It's only 5 pages long. There is no movie. What? Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. When you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. David and Hugo both had their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm probably gonna under what the heck. Don't do whatever that was again. You should both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. He just starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. I'll head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. I mean, that's kind of funny. That was... Lucian, Damon, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Wait, okay. Lucian immediately puts his head up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. What? Oh. See, where are these bubbles before? Like, why wasn't these bubbles here during, like, the crane car ride or whatever? I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. If you do decide that you'd like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too.
Huh.
Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. We should continue staring out of the window. Love you too. And the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of his car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. Alright, and all the things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. There's your silver lining. There is that, yes. I'm just going to do the face. In my head. You're a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. See you around soon.
Uh-huh.
It'd be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
Huh.
That was pretty cool, though, to be honest. Like, that was cool. Like, I also like that little exchange between them, Lucian and Damien. That was cool. Come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. Plop down next to her. Yo! What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on-screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon's ego? You guys strange. We had to go to the school and pick up Lucian since he tried to.
Huh.
And they earned us down to a cellar with the promise of fine vintage and tried to break him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me? Lucian live streamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That teammate guy's a character, but he's really good company and a surprisingly diplomatic dad.
Ah.
I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a lot better than I was expecting. It was a cool dude. Cool dude, Damien. Oh.
My dear friend, you've simply taken the egg on this one. Taken the egg is it's a Victorian phrase. It technically means winning, so, ultimately, you've won.
Yeah, that sounds about right for what I expected of Damien. Alright, well, that was cool.
Welcome. You've got dads.
But that is all I have time for this week. Honestly, I went quite a bit over than I would have thought, but it was fun. We had a lot of things happen. Like a lot of things. We failed Craig. We got to do some poker night. No, we got to hang out with Damien. That was pretty sick. A lot of freaking things, man. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a good week. I definitely did. And next week we will continue on to Damien, potentially Robert, and with however much time we have left, maybe Joseph. I don't know. Brian can go screw off, but you know, maybe Joseph. I don't know. I might be inclined to do Joseph. Just to single out, this is just the worst person ever. And next week we have something else that's gonna happen too. But yeah, see y'all then.